What's up, people? In this one, we're going to watch this. Somebody told me to look at Gert Louw. He's got this is like one of these like over 40 transformations, the keyword he seems to be going for here. I can't, maybe when I turn 40, I'll do that. I'll get really fat at like 39 and I'll just like lose the weight when I turn 40 and I'll be like over 40 transformation. How'd I do it? Okay, we'll watch this one. Focused supplement stack for the older guy. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, let me know. Leave me a commentarino.
Hallo, ik ga het kijken. Welcome to another video. One of my followers on YouTube, Mr. Bora Isha, asked me, Gert, what supplements do you use today at 55? Has there been any change in your thoughts about supplements? Thank you in advance. Now, Bora, very good question. There has been quite a bit of change in my supplement stack after the age of 50. My focus changed, and my focus was necessitated by the age. There's certain things that come with being over 50 that you need to start taking care of. Now, those things for me was, number one, muscle repair and pain management. This is one of the key areas that I struggle with. For the guy over 50, pain management and muscle recovery becomes critical. Number two, promoting good gut health. Now, earlier this year, I was hitting the hospital and I had to go on morphine because of a serious stomach pain. I'm telling you, I want to run against the wall. I couldn't handle the pain anymore. As you get older, gut health becomes much more important than you think. Number three, less strain on kidneys and liver. Point number four, cancer fighting supplements. Over 50, you're supposed to go every 2 years for a colonoscopy and a gastroscopy. And this year, I went for mine. They had to remove 2 rows of precancerous cells from my colon. I need to know that my supplement is geared for the future to fight cancer. So I had to up my game here. Okay guys, here's a typical day in my supplement stack. Waking up in the morning, I take my 2 drops of RSO oil. Very interesting stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm going to do a video on RSO oil. A full spectrum.
Interesting. Well, okay. I just wanted to see if he's selling any of this stuff. What is RSO oil? Rosemary oil, maybe? Oh. Full spectrum cannabis extract in an oil base. Iberogast? Never heard of that. What's that? Effective relief. Herbal mix. Okay. Cranberry extract. Metformin. Ecotrin Athro Choice. Okay. Glutamine. All right. Okay. Looks great for 55. Not gonna lie. Like, dude looks great for 55. I think he's on TRT. I saw some videos on his channel about TRT. So like, anytime somebody looks good, you always kind of want to ask, are they natural? Yes. Wow, good for them. No. What are they taking? Because like that will significantly affect your results. So like, is it the RSO oil that like has them looking this jacked? And I know this is not about like supplements for building muscle or whatever. I don't want to take anything away from the guy, but like, you know, a lot of the reason why he looks so good is because he's on TRT. Like, just gonna throw that out there. Like, sorry, I think he's on TRT, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I did see a lot of videos on about TRT here, and I think he is. He looks pretty jacked. Like, getting like this younger than 55 is not easy, or it takes a lot of work at least. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's just watch this, I guess.
Cannabis extract in oil form. Why do I use it? 3 reasons. Pain management, muscle recovery, anti-cancer, but more in the video later on. Then I take my 20 drops of Iberogast. This is just for gut health. Now, after my morning meal, alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, potent multivitamin, and the slow release vitamin C, cranberry extract, and metformin. Now, metformin I use, it's actually prescriptive medication, metformin. So you can't just get it over the counter. But metformin I use for one reason only, and that is anti-cancer properties. Ecotrin, Athro Choice, and lastly, omega-3. Now, I've put up.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go through these. So I've taken all this stuff except for metformin. I mean, like, I haven't taken Arthro Choice or Athro Choice, but I've taken all of these, right? Taken grapeseed extract, glucosamine, MSM collagen, I guess, omega-3, taken that, baby aspirin, taken that, cranberry extract. I don't remember if I've taken that. All right, so let's just go through these. ALA, alpha lipoic acid. I don't really think I noticed anything from that. I don't know. This is all like, these are so basic. Sorry, they're just so basic. Coenzyme Q10, I've taken that, taken ubiquinol, noticed absolutely 0 difference whatsoever. I don't know. Multivitamin, used to take those for a while, and I would actually get to the point where like, if I didn't take my multivitamin in the morning, it was going to be a bad day. I knew it was going to be a bad day. So like, I don't, you know, I don't take them now. Maybe I should start taking them. Um, but I just read too much bad stuff about synthetic vitamins that I don't. I don't actually take any vitamins now that I think about it. I take a lot of other stuff. I don't take any actual vitamins though. Um, Vitamin C, the problem with most vitamin C, and I'm sure his is like this also, is that the vitamin C that you buy in stores is something called ascorbic acid. Okay, so ascorbic acid is one, like vitamin C, as far as I understand, is, well, okay, actually, what I thought is that vitamin C, I don't know, is this Wikipedia entry wrong? Is that possible? Vitamin C is like 50 different things, and ascorbic acid is only like one of those things. I could be wrong. Let me just double check that. What is vitamin C made of? Yeah. Why you should beware of ascorbic acid synthetic vitamin C. Yeah, because there's something called full spectrum vitamin C, which is like ascorbic acid, like plus all of this other stuff. So, to take something that's just vitamin C, I think is, I don't say it's a waste of time. What I would recommend is like get an extract of a fruit that's supposed to be high in vitamin C, or better yet, just eat the fruit, right? Because something might be lost in the actual like conversion of the fruit to its extract. I don't really know enough about it, I guess, but I think the benefit of just like go eat a mango, you know what I mean, instead of like buying these pills. In situations like that, I think it's better to just eat the food. I'm not saying vitamins are unnecessary, like completely unnecessary, but in this case, I think that you can get enough vitamin C from food that you don't need to buy these pills. What else we got here? Cranberry extract. I don't think I've taken that, so I can't really comment. Metformin, also never taken that, but I have read good things about that in terms of like life extension. Metformin for healthy people. Yeah, it's for diabetes. Yeah. This is one of those things where like I haven't read enough about it, because like a diabetic medication, I don't, it just sounds like it's bad to take. Like it doesn't sound like it's good for like healthy people to take. He's a little bit older. I don't know. He says it has anti-cancer properties. I actually don't know, so I can't comment on that. I think what it might be is that they did like a meta study that looked at thousands of people who take metformin versus thousands of people who didn't, and they found that like incidence of cancer was lower in the metformin group. So like, does that mean that it kills the cancer cells or something? No, probably not. You're just less likely to get that type of cancer if you take metformin. I don't know enough about it. I've never taken it. I don't want to try it, to be fair. Like I don't, but I also don't know enough about it, so maybe that's not fair to say. Ecotrin, okay, so baby aspirin. Aspirin is one of the only drugs, I think maybe the only drug, that is approved for longevity by I want to say the World Health Organization. Let me just double check that. Aspirin for longevity. Maybe it was this one, National Institute of Aging. I don't really know. I want to say World Health Organization. Whatever. Anyway, obviously I've taken aspirin, but when I took it, if it wasn't for like a headache or something, I would take it. Back in the day, they used to do this thing called the ECA stack, which was ephedrine, caffeine, and aspirin, right? So because aspirin is a blood thinner, the rationale is that it'll make whatever other drugs you take circulate more efficiently in your bloodstream, thereby increasing the effects. So you could just take ephedrine, or you could just take caffeine, but when you take all of them together, it has a synergistic effect. So it'll help you lose weight. It's what people used to do back in the day to lose weight. Before fasting was a thing, or mainstream at least. So yeah, and I guess now that I think about it, I do remember having better workouts when I take aspirin, and I think people would take aspirin as a pre-workout. Let me just double check that. Pre-workout. Common practice, blah, blah, blah. Well, forgetting about aspirin for a second, I noticed that when I was in Thailand, when I was in Thailand, I was doing lots of Muay Thai, I was running a lot, and I was doing a lot of like high impact workouts like pad work and heavy bag and stuff like that. And that is very hard on your joints. So sometimes before I would go to train, I would take ibuprofen. It's not aspirin. But I would notice that I would always, not only would like my joints not hurt, but I would always have a much better workout. I'd have like more power, more energy. I don't know how to explain it. So is that similar to aspirin? I don't know, because they are different. Oops. What is this one? Arthro choice. So this stuff is good for your joints technically. In my opinion, I prefer to take MK677 because it also helps with inflammation. And to be fair, I haven't taken glucosamine in a long time. Omega-3, to be honest with you, I don't see the hype. I really don't. Like, I've taken fucking 10 omega-3 capsules a day, and like, I don't notice any difference whatsoever. So I don't really know.
On the screen for you, the dosages that I use and roughly what everything is used for. The alpha-lipoic acid is a strong antioxidant. It's got specific properties that it protects the liver and it's extremely good for skin care and skin health. Coenzyme Q10 is very good for heart health, gum health, and also a strong antioxidant. Potent multivitamin, I'm not even going to discuss that. The vitamin C, the slow-release vitamin C, is a 1 gram at 1,000 milligrams. That is specifically for antiviral type of infections. Cranberry extract is for artery health, urinary tract health, and it protects against kidney infection. Metformin, as I said, for anti-cancer properties. The Ecotrin, that's basically baby aspirin, and that thins the blood slightly to protect the heart. Now, the Arthro choice that I use, that contains MSM, glucosamine, collagen blend, grapeseed extract, and that all is good for your joint health. The omega-3 capsule, I just use 1 capsule. That is good for your hormonal health and many other health benefits. Okay, right before training, I would use the strongest legal caffeine or extract that you can get, but I only use caffeine, nothing else. During training, I would sip on my water, which contains 5 grams of L-glutamine, which help for muscle repair and recovery. Straight after training, my 20 grams of whey protein and another 5 grams of L-glutamine, and again, I would do 2 drops of RSO oil. After my evening food, alpha-lipoic acid, 1 tablet, coenzyme Q10, 1 tablet, Arthro choice, 2 tablets, and omega-3, 1 capsule. At bedtime, again, my 2 RSO oil drops, 20 drops Iberogast, and 2 tablets magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate is a sleep aid, plus it's got a ton of other health benefits. Now guys, each of my supplements that I use, I don't use just a supplement. I really
All right, to be fair, like everything that I've said about this video, I'm not saying he's an idiot, doesn't know what he's talking about. Like,
do a lot of
who knows? Like, maybe this stuff works for him. It's not stupid if it works. In my experience, I've most of these I wouldn't take. Like, I've taken glutamine before, didn't really notice anything from it. And from what I recall, the studies about glutamine, they show like no difference in actual like muscle recovery. I could be wrong, but I do remember that like that's been debunked or something. Actually, let me check on examine.com. Let me check here. Great resource, by the way, if you want to see the scientific evidence like aggregated in a single place for a certain supplement. Or during prolonged endurance exercise, anecdotally reported to reduce sugar cravings. Interesting. So blood glucose up, creatinine up, exercise capacity, 2 studies. Okay, insulin up. Yeah, see, like nothing in here about like recovery. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's not true, but there's nothing in here about like recovery after a workout or exercise capacity. This studies people with heart condition. So like, is it good for healthy people? There's no studies on that. So surprisingly, very few studies on a, on like such a popular supplement. So I just don't take it anymore. Didn't notice anything from it either. What else was on here? Whey protein. I don't like protein powder, but I guess it does have a good amino acid profile. So it's not bad. I just notice every time I take whey protein, I get like heartburn afterwards, so I don't like to take it. The largest legal dose of caffeine, 150 milligrams, 200. Lately, I have been doing, I'll drink like a Monster before my workout, or like before and like maybe during my warm up, I'll have like a Monster or a Bang or something. I don't know if it's good or not. I always have a good workout now, like always have a good workout. So I don't know, trying it out, we'll see how it goes. The RSO oil, I think this is CBD. Never felt anything from that. I know some people swear by it, but I've never like taken it and been like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, wow, this is so great. I'm so glad I found this. Like, it's part of my daily routine. That's just me. I don't really know. So I don't know.
And again, I would do 2 drops of RSO oil. After my evening food, alpha-lipoic acid, 1 tablet, coenzyme Q10. Berogast, and 2 tablets magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate, it's a sleep aid, plus it's got a ton of other health benefits. Now guys, each of my supplements that I don't use just a supplement. I really do a lot of personal research. I'm checking if there was clinical trials done, what the outcomes was of that. I'm really checking into the science of it all. So I don't use just a supplement. That supplement must have solid science and clinical trials, positive clinical trials behind it, before I even consider it. I'm not too strict on that the clinical trials needed to be on humans. If it's extremely positive and they've only done it on rats and mice, then I might consider the product, depending on how positive the results was. It takes extremely long for a product to go through all the necessary clinical trials on humans before it gets released in the market. So there's a certain risk that I'm prepared to take. And another question that I get asked a lot is, how do you get your skin health so good at age 55? The number one thing you need to do for good skin health is taking daily, morning and evening, your alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is an extremely potent skincare product. It makes your skin glow, it makes it soft, it makes it even, it prevents spots. It's really extremely good for skin health. Now, I've been using it since the age of 40 religiously. Coupled with that, when you wake up in the morning, you need to drink your 2 glasses of water. Then after that, every hour, 1 tall glass of water. You need to flush the toxins out of your body. You need to get your body well hydrated. And then obviously, not too much sun. After I shower in the mornings, I would use a good moisturizer for my face and stuff. And then for the rest of my body, neck downwards, everything, I use bio oil. So guys and girls, there you got it. This is how my supplements changed after the age of 50. Okay, and before I forget, those of you...
All right. Look up ALA. I don't really know enough about this. ALA is mitochondrial compound. Carnitine. Symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. Reducing nerve pain. Reduce biomarkers of oxidation. Intermittent claudication. What is that? Reduction of claudication. I don't even know what that is. Let's Google that. Pain caused by too little blood flow to your arms or legs. Okay. I don't think I have that. Increases blood flow. Reduces inflammation. Reduces lipid peroxidation. Reduces weight in obese people. So there's only like one study on all these. Yeah, so like I don't know. I'm not really so impressed with this. So alpha lipoic acid for skin. Highly potent antioxidant can be, well, see, like when you do research like this, you have to look for like, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It's too bad there's no studies on that. Experiences. I don't know. He says he uses it. He looks great. So like, what do I know? Okay, pretty basic supplements in my opinion, but the dude looks great for 55. Like it'd be hard pressed to find 55-year-olds that look better than this guy. I think he's on TRT, but even for like being on TRT, the dude looks fabulous. Good skin, some wrinkles in the forehead, fine, whatever. What can you do? But like, great body, fucking seems like he's got it together. As far as like supplement stack, I wouldn't take this stuff. Like it seems kind of basic, and I feel like there's not real much pre-workout in here. No creatine, no agmatine. Those are just, I guess, what I prefer. Maybe he's never tried them. I don't know. He sounds South African, so maybe the supplement scene down there isn't as good. Maybe have harder time getting some of the stuff you can get easily in America. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for telling me to do this. Dude seems like he knows his stuff. If you guys have other recommendations for videos or YouTubers, let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.